What up, guys? This is Casey is Raw again. This is a special edition of consoles, games, and stories from my past. This is about the knickknacks of stuff I got in the collection. You kind of see them, they're all over the place. I did talk about a lot of these before, so I figure run through them. Uh, One of the favorite things is this NES lid. This one was originally signed from the angry video game nerd and the guitar guy, but I found this flea market for $20. I was like, why would someone do that? But I picked it up. I didn't do it immediately, but I went back and then got it. But you got Keith Apicary, Shady J, the gaming historian. That's probably Billy from the Game Chasers. Pixel Dan, Pat Country, 8-Bit Eric. It's just a bunch of people. There's a couple signatures I do not remember. And then I also have another one over here from Too Many Games back in 2015. There's one from Re-Res. There's 8-Bit Eric again. Shady J. Johnny Millennium. Awesome guy. I bet that's Billy from the Game Chasers again. I like that has the Earthbound logo. And then also got the Game Sack sticker. But during the Wii U, they had the Super Mario Maker, this cube, Rubik's Cube. And this one, for the Switch version, this is about Mario Kart. And then I also picked up this snow globe for Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. You guys, said this a million times now. This is the chainsaw controller for Resident Evil 4 with the burlap sack that me and my brother-in-law got for my late wife. And these are tapes that comes in the mail. I like them. And then I got a bunch of amiibos. We got like Gold Mario, Silver Mario, Gold Shovel Knight. What was that? Chibi Robo? Oh. Then 8-Bit Mario, 2 versions of it. And then I got these trading cards. Pack a few of them. Link's Awakening. Then I showed these to you guys, these statues from Legend of Zelda. And recently I picked up this one and I fixed the fireball for Super Mario. And up here you got Bowser in his wedding getup and the Shovel Knight. And the back behind has I believe this is the only special edition I got of anything. I also have some of these Hot Wheels, like Super Mario Bros. 2. And I think one. I need here's Super Mario Bros. 1 version. I forgot about that. And then you got Ness from Earthbound, the Splatoon characters, the Guardian from Breath of the Wild. And over here, it's hard to see, but those are the Mii fighters. And then I got a bunch of figures that I got cheap. If I see something like that, I'll pick them up. And then my girlfriend got me this shelving. I figured they'll be awesome for my amiibos. I'm trying to remember. I know I picked up the Legends, the link on the right. You can see Luigi, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Yarn Yoshi, Mr. Watch. You got Rob the Robot, 8-bit Link, uh, Link, then Sonic, Duck Hunt, um, the trying the character from one of the Zelda games. Then you got Link from Breath of the Wild and Horse. Then you got Baby Bowser. Then you got the Pikmin characters. I know we picked up at the time at launch. I picked up this Mario and Little Max. This set right here is one of the final gifts you get from Club Nintendo, and I actually like it. It comes in a coin box. It's awesome. Like I also said, I believe I paid $20 for Rob the Robot. Then more figures. I love my sheep figures. And then I have shown you guys this with the shield and swords from Legend of Zelda. My brother-in-law picked up, but when we both moved, he left them, so it's like, I'm not going to leave it behind. I'll take it. And then these 8-bit art work. These two green ones, the Majora's Mask and Zelda right there, I bought at a flea market. Very nice work. Then more of these 8-bit, these video game art. You can find these at Target for $5, while these right here, the bigger ones, are 10. Also got some posters, Breath of the Wild, and one of my favorite games, Super Mario 3. And in the bathroom, I got Super Mario in there. I just didn't have room for it. Then more 8-bit art and more. Recently picked this one up like last year or so. Maybe 2 years. I think it was $35, but it's a statue of Mario Maker, just Mario Maker. And then I picked up the Halo Chief helmet. And one of the coolest things, here's my arcade unit. Pretty much, this is where I do my podcasting. It's just the best place to do it. Like, you can have arcade, Neo Geo, Nanami, Thomas Wave. You go to it goes really loud. It goes. I think there's 700 arcade games in here. It's pretty badass. Transformer. It does have a bunch of the bigger ones, like you got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I believe this has Wrestle. Yeah, this actually has WrestleFest. Just hit it, it loads up. And you have these. This was added for me. WrestleFest. Pretty badass, if you ask me. this does have X-Men, The Simpsons, and gosh, well, the Turtles game, like the Turtles arcade game and Turtles in Time game. I mean, it's pretty damn badass. I showed you guys about the canteen, or I guess the ammo teen for Halo 5. Actually, behind all that is a 360 poster I found at a flea market. It's like, yeah, cool. You guys, I'm sure you have always seen about my Sega Genesis on. I picked this up at a flea market. I think we paid $60 for this. I'm not 100% sure, but me and my brother-in-law, we split on it and got it. I love it. It's awesome. And then, yeah, there's more of my bigger stuff. Like, that's a Pac-Man plug and play. Yeah, right there's a bunch of arcade Atari games in their almanac, or in their albums. And then some game consoles. Microvision, that has interchanging games. That was the first to do that. Game Boy wasn't. The television voice synthesizer or whatever, you add that and it would only select games has the working voice on it. You got a couple loot crate things. I won at an auction this Street Fighter 2 Sock'em Rock'em Robots. And I picked up these couple of these cases. I know some of these I'm showing again. This right here is an add-on to the ColecoVision. You plug this in the front right here, and it'll attach it into there, and it'll play Atari 2600 games, and it's crazy they would do that. And I showed you guys my Pong games. There's the Action Max. In the corner, it's a DJ Hero. I showed you guys this one before on the NES section, but this is a carrying case that you would put your console and games and whatever you need. I bought this Xbox bag. You can put the Xbox system in. For $5, it was awesome to get. And then this is the giant thing I found at flea market in Pennsylvania. When I saw this, I was like, hold on, is that for the PS2? Because it has the ridges like it, and it was. That's the mouse pad for Super Mario, Mario Paint. My brother picked this up. I need to frame this thing. This first issue of Nintendo Power. I need to actually hang that. And this is pretty cool. Back in the day, Nintendo Power had a bunch of Zelda cartoons, and they put them all in here. And I used to love reading about these comics on the NES about Zelda, and I was happy that they made this into a big book. And then I also picked up the Zelda Hyrule Storia. It's sealed. And here's a Retron 5 box. Then just some random stuff. I showed you guys this before during a couple episodes. Yeah, here's a box controllers for the NES. A nice looking box. Clear Game Boy in its casing. Then the NES Classic with a extra controller and extensions. Super Nintendo and the mini PlayStation. I need to get the Genesis before they run out completely. But you can tell I really like my knickknacks and stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.